What's shaking, G? Hope everybody's doing okay out there. Got another story about two young trailer park guys. Another episode from our misfit youths back in the 1980s. This one doesn't end well. I was there. Let me tell you about Crazy Cat, a big burly country dude with a softer side if he liked you. He was about 21 years old. Crazy Cat had an ego in a souped-up 1983 Chevy C10 hot rod truck. He usually made sure he had the upper hand on any possible rival before he would show off his tough guy status. Crazy Cat mostly drank beer occasionally, and he was a pothead. Maybe he would snort a bump or two here and there, but not an over-the-top drug user. He was funny, but could also be cruel if he didn't like you or if someone butted up against his ego. And that guy was Roger. Roger was 20 years old, in good physical condition. Roger had an ego too. Roger was going the next week to the Atlanta Braves tryouts as a professional baseball pitcher, and his future was looking up. Roger was a high pro prospect, and he knew it. And that was part of his ego, and had a sharper edge when he was drinking. And he did that a lot. Roger was planning on signing up for a $1.4 million contract with the Atlanta Braves and getting out of the trailer park that he and Crazy Cat lived in. Seems they couldn't avoid each other for long, and it eventually boiled over. Another stupid, youthful move that changed lives forever. Crazy Cat was a damn good driver. All the young guys around had a hot rod to race. Crazy Cat had his 1985 Chevy truck tricked out in a beefed up engine and wide positive traction rear end. The truck was nice, but personally I didn't really care for the step side body style. I like the long bodies myself. On the other hand, Roger didn't drive because his driver's license was revoked because of a DUI charge that was currently underway. Roger's drinking problem was already a real problem. He needed to get it under control. Well, let's get into what happened that day/night. All this was 4 to 3 years ago, so I'm sure I have my own version of the story. Some things are foggy, but at the same time, some are crystal clear. These stories have shown me that people have different versions of the story as they remember it, but I was there, and this is how I lived through it. Some details could be left out or exaggerated, but that's how our memories work, right? I drove over to the local pool hall to engage in some entertainment, and Crazy Cat was there. We went outside and blazed a J and then went back in and ordered a beer or two. After playing pool for a couple of hours, we decided to drive over to the trailer park he lived in. We were just cruising around in his truck. The trailer park was pretty big and had about 10 rows of trailers. The back entrance is where Roger lived, and the front entrance is where Crazy Cat lived. Crazy Cat always went in the back way, so he could see everything that was going on before he got home near the entrance of the mobile home park. It was the weekend, and there were always parties going on in the trailer park on the weekends. We pulled in and there was a crowd of people in the street. It looked like about 12 or 15 people drinking, smoking, and hanging out, partying, and music was blaring. One of the people was Roger, the soon-to-be Atlanta Braves pitcher. Since the people were in the street, we basically came to a slow stop, and Roger walked up to the truck. Roger was drinking, and he started talking junk to Crazy Cat. Crazy Cat got riled up but didn't want to get involved, so now that the road was clear, Crazy Cat just hit the gas pedal pretty good and quickly pulled away before any physical trouble could be started between him and Roger. I did not know what the beef was about that they had with each other. Clearly there was something going on from prior altercations they had in the past. Crazy Cat never really said what the beef was about. Crazy Cat and I left the trailer park and went to the city. We went to the liquor store, and on the way we were going down a semi-crowded 3-lane highway going into the city limits. It was almost dark in the late evening time. We were doing about 70 miles per hour, and that's when Crazy Cat decided to do a bootleg right in the middle of the highway. He spun the truck around 180 degrees, and we were now going backwards at 50 miles an hour. Then he pulled up on the emergency brake just enough to spin the truck 180 degrees into the right direction again. I was used to this type of stuff happening because most of my friends were racing their hot rods all the time. Crazy Cat did some pretty flawless stunt driving. I thought we were going to get into a crash, but he handled it like a pro, and I was impressed at his driving skills. So Crazy Cat and I then went to another bar in the city. We were there for about 2 hours. I rolled a J and we smoked it on the way back to the countryside where we lived. It was about 11 o'clock by then. Going back to the pool hall where my truck took us right back to going by Crazy Cat's trailer park that he lived in. So Crazy Cat decided to go to the back entrance to the trailer park to see what the party scene was like in the trailer park. He turned in and crunk up the music as we rolled in. The same crowd was still partying in the street there. The ones that were there hours before when we rode through 4 hours earlier. For some reason, people in trailer parks like to party and hang out in the road, and there they were again, still in the road partying. Except this time, those people were now very high and drunk several hours later. Crazy Cat and I had a decent buzz, but we weren't drunk. Well, at least I wasn't. Crazy Cat seemed to have a good buzz, but he was maintaining driving the truck just as usual, it seemed. He had to cruise through slowly because of the people in the street. He didn't want to run over anyone, you know. So once we got a couple of blocks down into the park, there was a human roadblock of people in the street. Roger was still there as well. Crazy Cat had to stop the truck as the people were getting up from sitting in the road so we could pass through. As we were waiting for the people to clear the road, here comes a very drunk Roger. Roger started giving Crazy Cat crap and cussing him out very loudly. It was clear Roger was off his chain drunk, and he was stumbling around Crazy Cat's truck while he was verbally harassing Crazy Cat. Crazy Cat's big ego was ready to snap, and he started screaming and cussing back at Roger. Looks like things were getting out of control. Roger had a bottle of liquor in one hand and a bottle of beer in the other. Roger approached the truck with his mouth going off at Crazy Cat. Crazy Cat was giving it right back to Roger, and Roger was calling Crazy Cat every dirty name in the book. He called him a SOB, a MFer, and a piece of shit and trailer trash. Crazy Cat took offense to that last insult. So with the truck still running, Crazy Cat was getting out of the truck when Roger busted the bottle of beer on the road, and he still had the neck of the broken beer bottle in his hand. Roger started waving it around like a knife at Crazy Cat. It appeared that shit was about to hit the fan now. Look out. Roger was coming at Crazy Cat with the sharp, busted beer bottleneck. Crazy Cat decided to retreat back in the truck where I was still sitting. The truck was still running and sitting in neutral. Crazy Cat's window was down, and all I could see was Roger trying to come inside the window of the truck. Crazy Cat was a big dude, and he blocked my line of sight from the open window, so I couldn't really see what was going on. The next thing I know was Crazy Cat put the truck in gear and did a burnout to get away from Roger. When Crazy Cat floored it, all I could hear was the massive built engine roaring. I seemed like I heard some screaming as well. By the time I looked back through the rear window, we were up the road several hundred feet. All I could see was a cloud of smoke from the burnout. Crazy Cat looked frantic and scared. I asked him what happened back there, and he said that Roger had reached into the truck window and was trying to cut Crazy Cat with a broken off beer bottle. I was like, who was that screaming back there? Crazy Cat told me that when he did the burnout to escape the violent drunken Roger, that he actually did the burnout over Roger's foot, and to top it off, Roger was barefooted. So then I was scared too, and I was also thinking about Roger and the pain he must be going through. I was pretty rattled, and so I told Crazy Cat to take me back to the pool hall where my truck was parked. So that's what we did. As soon as we got back to the pool hall where my truck was, I got in my truck and left immediately. I didn't even stop in the place to thank my friend, the owner, for letting me park my truck there for 5 hours. I just left very quickly. I had to get away from the insanity. ASAP. I drove back 35 miles to my apartment back in the city. I stayed busy with my city friends, and I didn't talk to any of my country friends. We didn't have cell phones back then. 2 days later, the police showed up at my apartment and took my eyewitness testimony about what happened with the incident. My view was blocked by Crazy Cat, so I didn't see the broken bottle or what was going on in that space. Others did, and they testified that Roger was threatening and trying to physically attack Crazy Cat with the broken bottle neck. Crazy Cat turned himself into the police, and he had a $25,000 bond which he got released on. The trial was set, and Roger dropped the charges against Crazy Cat because at the time of the incident, Roger was so drunk he didn't remember anything until his foot got tore to shreds from the burnout. There were many eyewitnesses stacked against Roger, so it was best to drop it and move on. The night of the incident was the last time I saw Crazy Cat or Roger. You know, I was just tired of being around people that couldn't control themselves, so I just disconnected with that entire group. Later on, about a month later, one of my country friends came over to visit, and he told me that Roger had to have his foot amputated because of the burnout done over his bare foot tore it up so bad it couldn't be saved. That meant that Roger's future of being a Major League Baseball pitcher was out the window. Just like that, a very bright future was taken away. Roger's $1.4 million deal with the Atlanta Braves did not happen, and needless to say, neither did the tryout because Roger was laying in the hospital with a severely injured foot. After that, a couple of months went on and Crazy Cat was back to his crazy driving. Right back to his old ways, failing to realize he needed maturity, and how close he came to spending years in jail from his antics. Once Roger was out of the hospital from having his foot amputated, he started back drinking again. He fell into a deep alcoholic depression and committed suicide because he hated living in the trailer park, and now he felt there was no way out. All his dreams had been crushed to the core. So he took his own life to escape his misery. Of course, his mother and sister were absolutely devastated. His mom worked 2 jobs to put Roger through college until Roger finally got a scholarship because of his baseball pitching abilities. The 20-year-old Roger was really going places. Roger was determined to be the best pitcher there ever was. That was his way out of the trailer park that he hated so much. Roger just wanted to get his family out of that trailer park, to give his mom everything she ever wanted. And when the only option was gone, he couldn't take it anymore and ended his own life, leaving his mother and sister in more pain than they had ever known. Then they had to bury Roger. But the story wasn't over, guys. The same night Roger committed suicide. Just a couple of hours later, Crazy Cat was driving 135 miles an hour down a dark, curvy country road at 2 in the morning. Some say an animal ran out in front of his truck, and the police say he just lost control of the truck. Crazy Cat's truck rolled end over end 6 times. Crazy Cat was thrown out of the truck through the windshield, and then the truck landed on top of him, crushing his skull. He died instantly. Sometimes it seems that death comes in pairs. In this case, 2 rivals died the very same night, within a couple of hours of each other. Their histories were connected, but their deaths seemed to be individual instances, or were they? Was there more to the story? Did Crazy Cat learn of Roger's suicide and felt he was to blame for Roger's death spiral when he did the burnout on Roger's foot? Did Crazy Cat blame himself and intentionally crash his truck just hours later to get over the guilt he was feeling over Roger? Well, we will never know, will we? From knowing Crazy Cat, he had a heart, he had a soft place. I saw it before myself. The big burly mean guy was real too, so which was it? Who was he in his heart? Ask yourself that too, guys. Who are you? Where is your heart today? In this world of craziness, people have to be stone cold and not show weakness or kindness, because you'll be labeled a wimp and a target for bullies to take advantage of you. I get it. But when you're alone and nobody else is around, you can help people by praying for them, being kind in your thoughts and prayers, and nobody can see that except you and God. So I wrote this song about Crazy Cat, what he might have been thinking when he was driving 135 miles an hour as he was checking out of this life. It's called Let the Engine Scream by Chex 5 Music. flashing as a warning sign, but I keep on driving. I can't press rewind. I'm burning through the dark to leave it all behind. Turn it up, let the engine scream real loud. Let the engine and the heartbreak drown me out right now. I'm alive in the noise, in the rush, in the sound. If I'm going down tonight, I'm going loud, going loud, going loud. All these miles, all these nights, all these wrongs I couldn't right. If there's peace on the other side, I'll find it in the blinding lights. Turn it up, let the engine scream real loud. Let the engine and the heartbreak drown me out. I'm alive in the noise, in the rush, in the sound. If I'm going down tonight, I'm going loud, going loud, going loud. Let the strings ring out into the morning air. Let the last crash fade like I was never there. If the silence comes, I won't make a sound. I was here, I was real, I was proud.